QUBIC Labs presents Boston Blockchain Week, Stepping into the Future, celebrating the creators, innovators, and heroes of blockchain and Web3. I'm Mike Joshua from MuddHouse Media, reporting from Boston Blockchain Week 2022, presented by QUBIC Labs. With me now is Jose Betancourt, CEO of Entropy. Thank you, Jose, for joining us.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about Entropy.
Entropy ensures the fairness and transparency of Web3 games and protocols through verifiable randomness and fault tolerance.
So that's obviously what's brought you here generally, but specifically, what do you have going on this week?
Specifically, I'm excited to be here because Quincy is my hometown. So I'm back in Quincy, back in Boston, super excited. What's going on this week? Mostly looking to recruit specifically people in the cryptography space. So excited to go to Hack Boston as well at Harvard, and looking to expand the team and keep building.
Let's talk a little bit about this Boston Blockchain Week and events like it. Why is it so vital to get these like-minded people together?
Yeah, there's really, the decentralized world is really powerful, but we do need these hubs where people can actually congregate and get to know each other because, as much as we love the internet and the convenience of, work from home, nothing really replaces that in-person aspect where you just get to meet someone, go up to them, shake their hand, and just have a conversation with them. That's irreplaceable. And events like these are great at getting to know people.
And Quincy seems like a perfect hub because Boston just has so much talent, I would think, and younger people as well with all the education here. So it just seems like a great spot to have one of these hubs is here in Quincy.
Absolutely. Quincy's beautiful city. The locations we have here, could not imagine it being anywhere else. So yeah, Quincy is a great hub, the greater Boston, Massachusetts area. We need to bring people here. We have the money, we have the infrastructure, we need founders starting companies here. And with great universities right in our backyard, we can definitely do that and bring them to Quincy.
What does a future of blockchain for you, Jose, look like?
Future of blockchain, privacy and ownership realized to their actual conception. So these things that we think of, really great in theory, we need to bring them into reality, and once that's the case, so essentially a perfect blockchain world on Web3 where we actually own, where there's not this one-way parasitic relationship where brands are advertising to us. That doesn't happen anymore. We actually have privacy, which is something that is associated with blockchain already, and making those accessible to the average user, to the mass market. I think everyone in Web3 right now should be focused on lowering the barrier for entry so that our moms and our grandmas can use blockchain as easily as they can the internet of today. And once we can do that, the benefits from transparency and fairness are going to make themselves apparent, and we're going to pass an inflection point where everyone is going to require that things be on this new web.
Similar to original internet, if you were someone in the 90s that said, oh, I don't need that, or I get the mail delivered home, what do I need electronic mail for? As the years go by, you just start using it, and you don't necessarily have to know exactly how it works, but you're going to adapt it. And it seems like there's a lot of that, the blockchain, Web3, and crypto, that if people don't get into it right now or early, they're going to end up in it. So it seems like a good time to start opening your eyes and, like you said, the moms and the grandmas to at least being available to the new technology.
No better time like the present.
What do you think for any people who are still a bit hesitant in jumping in? What just give them a little motivation to give it a whirl?
Yeah, I think one of the most accessible ways for people has traditionally been to invest, to put their money into Bitcoin or Ethereum. That's the way that the older people I know are involved in the space, and the people that are not maxis in Web3 like us. I think the biggest aspect that I love about Web3, and the reason I dropped out of Yale to continue pursuing it, is the fact that there is a community. So I came for the tech, I came building, but I stayed here because the people are so welcoming and wonderful and supportive. And if we can get people into this atmosphere and realize that, externally it may look like, we're all crazy people building this new tech. It is true. To be involved this early, we do need to have a little bit of crazy in us. But once we get them informed and educated on what we're doing, I think the people and just having conversations, sort of fantasizing about the future, but how we can actually make it a reality. This is not science fiction. Then that's how we should be opening up to other people. So more blockchain events on campus, more clubs, more I guess the normalization. So we see with like Starbucks doing NFTs and all these cool things, and basically normalizing it, making it mainstream, so people cannot avoid blockchain in their everyday lives, and that makes it something that it now becomes accustomed in their everyday life.
Jose, anything going on at Entreprise specifically that you'd like to talk about, or things that you're excited about?
Yeah, really excited about. So we opened our round 2 weeks ago. So it's our pre-seed financing round. That's been going really well. On board with some great people. Looking to continue doing that and close it as soon as possible so we can go back to building full time. Also, desperately need to hire people in terms of the developer standpoint. People in raw Solidity, as well as on the side of like community management. And I'll talk about one project I'm really excited about. So we are planning to do a 10,000.1 ETH NFT project about Magic 8 Balls. And we use our verifiable randomness to have a dynamic NFT that people at any point can just shake and click and then have like a new result, and sort of that fortune teller-esque. And we're building a community around that. And that's something we're really excited to announce shortly and continue building.
Jose from Entreprise, how do people get in touch with you?
People can get in touch with me at my Twitter, Tridentity. So just identity, but Tridentity. And that's the best way. My DMs are open always to talk. And yeah.
Great. Jose, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
For more on Boston Blockchain Week, go to bostonblockchainweek.com. For more about QUBIC Labs, go to QUBICLabs.com.